just bad guys to save the world.
Good work, guys.
We are the Suicide Squad.
Okay, so Suicide Squad came out a few days ago now, and it is not looking good for Rocksteady. It's got a lot of issues, a lot of just bad stuff going on with it. The online, the servers crashing, the microtransactions for costumes, the story choices, very, very, very divisive. Not great. I kind of like it. I think it's got some good stuff in it, but it's also got a lot of stuff in it that's like, what were they thinking? What were they actually thinking when they made this game? So, I'm gonna start off with likes, because I feel like there's a lot of negativity around this game. Let's start with stuff that's actually good about this game, and then we'll go into dislikes. By the way, the list for dislikes is definitely a lot bigger than likes. So, let's get started. So, first thing, the character designs for all 4 members are pretty great. Like, it's got some good stuff. I like Harley's outfit. I know a lot of people complain about her covering up a lot, which I agree with. Pretty annoying that this new Rocksteady team is somehow disgraced with their old work with Harley. I don't know why. Nurse Harley's great from Asylum, but, you know, whatever. They've done some stuff, like put the bat down too low so you can't get, like, a great look at her ass, for example. They've covered her ass, you know, they've definitely done some stuff too. I think she still looks pretty. There's a lot of people saying that Wonder Woman and Harley aren't pretty. You're insane. They're actually very gorgeous women, but both of those characters have a lot of clothes that are covering themselves up. So, even though I do like their designs, it's definitely a thing that's there. I think King Shark looks really good. Basic, it's fine. He looks good. Boomerang looks pretty good. Deadshot also looks pretty great. Definitely a much better design than in Origins and City. Though it's technically not the same Floyd Lawton, so you know. Justice League members look good. I already said Wonder Woman was nice. I like Flash's outfit. Superman looks pretty good. Batman's is just Arkham Knight suit, but a little different. Smaller bat symbol, I think, and less nanotechy. But, well, nanotech's the wrong word, but less techy. Green Lantern, sadly, is just not the most ideal look for him. I would prefer him just having cloth instead of armor kind of look, but it is what it is. He gets destroyed. Oh, by the way, this is a spoiler video, so if you don't want to get spoiled, don't keep watching. I would compliment the other designs, but honestly, they're nothing too special. Rick Flag is whatever. Penguin looks fine. Amanda Waller is Gustavo Fring. You know, Brainiac looks pretty good. I like his design, but his hands look a bit odd, and I wish he was green throughout the whole game. When you take him out into the sunlight, he has some green on him, which is nice, but in darkness, he got this kind of ugly, pale look. Not sure where that came from. The rest are just whatever. Like, the design's not that great. Lex Luthor's fine. Lex 2 was rocking that beard, but sadly got rid of it. So, yeah. That's about it for those designs. Moving on! The gameplay. Now, I can't really fully explain why I like the gameplay. I'd say the shooting just feels nice, and the traversal options are really good for the most part. I like Jetpack for Deadshot. I like King Shark's jumping and climbing. I enjoy the speed boomerangs. You know, speed gauntlet boomerangs that Boomerang has. The only one that I would say that's at fault is Harley. Harley's grapple that she steals from Batman is way too slow. It's very slow. You can't build any momentum really that well. And it just feels like playing Gotham Knights again, which is not a good thing. That's not ideal. You don't want anything to feel like Gotham Knights. Nothing on Arkham Batman. I'd say it's probably on par with Arkham Asylum Batman, which isn't the greatest thing to say, but that is what it is. Yeah, like, I do like the gameplay. I think a looter shooter that goes kind of ballistic definitely suits the Suicide Squad. A very crazy team. And yeah, it's good. Alright, next up. Metropolis. Metropolis is a great map, and I think probably the best that Rocksteady's done for a city. I think their best map still is Arkham Asylum, but Metropolis is definitely their second best map. I like it way more than Arkham Knight's Islands, even though Arkham Knight's Islands is still great. I like it more than Arkham City's map, because I'm not really a fan of Arkham City's map, if you want a little secret from me, Mr. Vertical Spoon. But I love Metropolis. There's so much good stuff there, like Arkham Knight and the other Arkham games had Easter eggs. You know, we had Lex Tower, the Daily Planet, the Hall of Justice. You've got a few posters for Satana, and a few other DC characters, and definitely a lot more Metropolis Superman lore that I sadly do not know completely about. But you know, you got Toyman's Toy Store, you got Stag's other companies in Metropolis, so there's a lot of great stuff there. I love them. I love that they have the golden statue for Superman after he dies to Doomsday. It's back in the 90s. It's awesome. There's some great stuff there. Map is not the issue of this game. Even the gameplay. But yeah, that's what I love. That's another thing I love. Metropolis. Perfect. Next, we have the story. Primarily, the early story. Of course, this is a spoiler talk again, so if you don't want to get spoilers, don't listen. But for me, I think the story really kind of starts to not be great after Wonder Woman's killed. I rewatched some of the cutscenes, and I could genuinely say that if Wonder Woman killed Superman by stabbing him with kryptonite, that would have been a great death. I know it would have been a bit unhyped, like, oh, Superman died like that. I mean, you could have made it so we actually helped Wonder Woman out fighting Superman, and then the final boss could have been Batman, because really, it should have been Batman. Like, out of the League, I mean, it's Evil League, it's Batman. He should have been the last boss. Maybe we... I'm not gonna try and rewrite anything, but I definitely think the story kind of suffers a lot after Wonder Woman dies. It just kind of feels very disrespectful after that to the dynamic duo. You know, the Batman and Superman. They definitely get not done well. But what did I like about the early story? Well, I like the intro. I like going through the Metropolis finding stuff. I enjoyed watching, let's say, for example, saving Flash, and then going to the Batman Museum was pretty great. There was definitely a few other things. I don't mind the Ivy thing. I wouldn't say it's like something they should have done, but they did it. Can't change that. I think it's fine. You know, it's okay. Not great. It is a bit odd that she gives you like afflictions for freeze and fire, stuff that can hurt her plants. A bit weird. Doesn't really make any sense. It would have made sense if they made Luthor develop that stuff, but fine, I guess. I think genuinely the gameplay and the story don't collide together really at all well at times, but yeah, there's some good stuff. I like the intro. You enter Metropolis, you get captured by Green Lantern, you watch Green Lantern and Flash fight like a fucking Fortnite event. It's like a constant Fortnite. You know, you meet Batman, go to the Batman Museum like I said. You know, you meet Wonder Woman, and she hasn't been taken over. There's some good stuff there. I genuinely think there's some good stuff there. And yeah, it's just pretty solid storytelling. It's not like breathtaking or anything, but it's a solid story, solid enough until they start killing characters that they probably should not have killed. Then it moves on to my next thing. Characters. I like pretty much all the characters. I like them. I don't like how the story goes. I like most of the characters. Again, I like Wonder Woman. I like King Shark. I like Boomerang because he's just a pathetic asshole, even though I know he has a bit of a good side to him that they don't explore in this game. I'm not sure why, but they don't. I think Deadshot's a pretty fun character to watch. He's, Batman is very menacing to watch as a villain. Not what I wanted Kevin Conroy's last performance in an Arkham game to be, but that is what it is. Evil Batman is pretty cool. Brainiac is interesting. Not really a lot to him as a character. Plus, with Superman, they're both just evil. So that's kind of where I go, like, I don't like these characters. These are, you know, I'm not a big fan of Harley Quinn at times. I think they keep trying to push Harley to, like, get over the Joker. They're trying to kind of go for that angle. I don't like that. I think this is... I've always thought Arkham Harley will always love Joker. This is like the saddest Harley. Like, for me, this is my gripe. I think Arkham Harley should never get over Joker. Like, for me, I would feel like if Mark Hamill Joker showed up and met Harley in the Suicide Squad game, she would be all over him. Like, it would not be anything else less than that. she could lie and go like, "Oh, I'm so over that." They could write her to be like that. It's not true. I don't think she's over Joker at all. You know, prove me wrong. There's literally an emote you get where she plays with a Joker doll. So, yeah. I think what's really annoying is they keep trying to push her to be further like beyond Arkham Harley. Like she's better than that now. But then you have the scene of her murdering Batman, and she kind of feels like Arkham City, Arkham Knight Harley, where she's just a huge prick. Like, I feel like Harley should have been way more kinder to Batman. Like, it's not Batman at all. It's not the real Bruce Wayne Batman. It's this evil, you know, version of him. And Harley has no real, you know, sad words or anything like, "I'm sorry this happened to you. If anyone didn't deserve this, it'd be you." Something like that. But she just does this stupid speech where, you know, he's sitting on a park bench and she shoots him in the head. Somehow that kills him, even though he has, I'm pretty sure, a bulletproof cowl. But, you know, yeah, it makes me depressed even thinking about it, because I think Harley is just very much mishandled at times. And they definitely think they're doing it good with her, but they're not. It's very not great writing for Harley Quinn at times. I think sometimes she's good, but there are other times where like she touches Deadshot's ass when he doesn't want her to. Get touched. And, you know, if that was reversed, like if Deadshot was grabbing Harley's ass, even though she told him not to touch her, I think there'd be a lot of fucking losers yapping about that. So, you know, there's a lot of bad stuff with Harley, sadly, in this game. I still like her, but not handled great. Okay, so I kind of segmented to the dislikes by talking about that, but I guess we'll move. That's all my likes, pretty much. Character designs, gameplay, Metropolis, early story, until Wonder Woman basically dies, and then characters, for the most part. So, let's move on to the dislikes. We already started with Harley, so let's keep going, right? The game being online only. Not good. Not good. There's been a lot of streamers that have had their games crash from the servers. I couldn't play the game early when I bought the early edition because of the servers, because of a glitch. It's terrible. It's terrible. I know they're adding an offline mode, but that's stupid. What I don't understand with this game is like, are they going to patch it so you can play offline? Because when the servers go down for this game eventually, how are you going to play this game? You know what I mean? How are you going to have all your save data that you spent playing the game with? You know what I mean? Like, what are they doing with that? What is the plan with that? I don't think Warner Brothers knows what they're doing. At all. It's a really bad scenario. No game should be online only. You should not have to play a single-player game campaign online. That is so stupid. And a disgrace to players. Not good. At all. Next. The end game. Right now, they're adding seasons, which is good. I guess this could be, but right now it is just grind, level, which I am doing in my spare time because I do enjoy the gameplay loop. I don't actually hate it. I play it when I'm bored. Right now I've been leveling up Harley. It's been going okay, but yeah, I joined a clan. I was gonna say cult, but it's a clan. So yeah, I don't know. It's I don't hate it, but it's definitely not really anything. Because next thing, actually, let's go into this. The ending. There is no real ending for this game yet. Because it's a live service game. That's really dumb. Like, really dumb. You could still have us going through the multiverse to save other planets from Brainiac, but the fact that it's like, oh, you know, Brainiac is actually the same Brainiac from different dimensions. So you have to destroy all 12 now Brainiacs. You killed one, but now you have to kill 12 more Brainiacs to save your Metropolis world. And I'm just thinking, like, that is really contrived and dumb. Like, you should have just killed your Brainiac, saved the day, and then, you know, go to other dimensions to help people. I guess it wouldn't really fit with Amanda Waller, because you guess you aren't the Justice League, you are the Suicide Squad. She probably wouldn't even care, but there could have been a better way to end that game, man. It doesn't really have a real ending. It's more like a to be continued ending, like the end. But there's more to come. Yeah. compared to the other Arkham games actually having endings, not great at all. And their post-game actually having like side missions and stuff. Like, just really disappointing. Next thing. The buying of costumes. I don't understand how we have to pay $15 fucking for a costume. But in Arkham Knight, you could spend like $1 to $2 to buy like one costume. Like, what the fuck is that? Just not good. Not good. Not good. There's nothing else to say, man. Like, don't buy anything from them. Don't buy anything. Just don't. Just really don't support this game any more than you have. You've bought the game. You should not have to support these people. I'm not buying any of their cosmetics. I'm good. Personally. I've already bought the game. I bought the stupid deluxe edition with the other suits. I don't need anything else. Alright? They're adding a dumb battle pass. I'll wait till the stupid battle pass. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I keep playing this game. Like, who cares? Next up. Story-wise, we don't know the League. We do not know the League. This is a game that should not have come out after Arkham Knight. We should have gotten the Justice League game. Why didn't we get a Justice League game? In the story, Batman talks about how they had a fight with the Sinestro Corps. How on God's green earth did they not think to make that game? How did they not think to make that game? How did they not think to make this plot, but make it about Batman and Superman versus the Justice League? How did they not think of doing literally anything else but this? Obviously, it's because the stupid Suicide Squad movie with Jared Leto Joker and Will Smith Deadshot came out. And I guess Warner Bros. Thought it was going to be a hit, and they could bank on the idea, and, you know, it would have so many sales. Nope. No. I don't really know the sales for this game right now. I'm going to guess not good at all, after people trashed it for the most part. So a lot of people are probably just going to get it on Game Pass, or if it's on 10%, on like 90% sale, like how I got Gotham Knights. But, yeah, we don't know the League. We just don't know it. We don't know any of it. We don't know Superman at all. We don't really get a character for him. We don't know Flash at all. We do kind of build something on Flash, because we get to see him be a hero, but it's not much. I guess he saves Harley, so that's enough to make you kind of like him a little. We don't get anything of Green Lantern. You do get those audio files that you can listen to, which are nice to listen to, just because you get to hear Kevin Conroy Batman talk, but besides Batman, out of everyone, that's it. You don't know anyone. And that's my last point. Batman. And the Arkhamverse. From the previous games. What a disservice that they did to this universe. I could name a few things that they did which were just not right. For one, you made Batman evil. I don't know why we couldn't meet Batman before he goes evil. I think that would have been a lot better, more heartbreaking actually. There are some positives I want to talk about Batman being evil. For one, I like that he's become the villains from his games. For example, he talks through the monitor, like Hugo, Scarecrow, and Riddler did, and Joker. From the old games, I like that he picks up the gun in the same pose as he did in Night when he was going to kill Scarecrow, but it was all in his head, on their head. I like the design. I like how brutal he is. It's very uncomfortable. For example, watching Batman beat Flash's skull in was very not enjoyable to watch. I do like the concept of his boss fight in the cave, the fear toxin, but it definitely is too easy. I think there should have been another phase after you beat the Scarecrow's version of Batman, maybe just a regular fight. Sadly, we don't get that. You just shoot him in the head and he's knocked out. Very Rocksteady of them. Very disappointing. But let's go into more dislikes. The way he dies. Do I need to say anything else? What were they thinking? I think I've already talked about this actually, but what were they fucking thinking? You play as this man for 10 years. And this is how you let him die. This is how you let him. This is how you let Robin die. Robin dies, presumably dies, off screen. I don't want to believe he's dead. I'm just going to pretend he got away, because it's Robin. He's been trained by Batman. He has some skill. Maybe he got away. You know? Maybe he got away. I'd like to hope Tim got away. I don't like Tim and Barbara being a thing, but I don't want Tim to die. Off screen. Not something anyone wanted who's a fan of the Arkham games. At least I didn't want. Yeah, it's just heartbreaking to watch this be Kevin Conroy's final performance as Batman. It's in a game. It's heartbreaking. Maybe there's more to it. Maybe Batman will come back. Still doesn't change that stupid death. And that really, just, honestly, just such a cringy speech by Harley. And Batman doesn't even have a good retort. He just says, like, oh, your bad stand-up routine. Like, is there nothing you want to say besides that for Batman? Like, is there nothing else you want to write for Batman besides that? He's not even an interesting villain personality-wise. He just turbo edges to fucking Brainiac. And then he, like, is just a dick. He keeps bringing up the past. Like, it's not... It's just not interesting, you know? Like, I don't know what they were thinking. So my final verdict, thoughts of this game. Don't get it till it's on sale or Game Pass. And don't think of it as part of the Arkhamverse. The original Arkhamverse. I like to think of this as the Dark Multiverse version. You know? What's the worst fucking thing that could happen to this Batman? He joins the League. He becomes a successful man again. Not hiding in the shadows. You know, he's beloved by people. And then he dies by turning evil. Becoming the thing he fought so hard against. Killed one of his adopted sons, basically. And, you know, killed a lot of other people. And basically helped destroying the world. Yeah, what a great way to do this to Batman. What a great thing to do. Don't try and cure them, which never comes up, curing them. Never. Don't try and cure them. Don't try and do anything. Just kill them. Like, I'm surprised Harley has nothing to say about it. It's very, in my opinion, they want to push Harley to be, like, a better person than she was before. It's very out of character that she wouldn't try and save Batman, or at least feel bad for him. She has one line where she's like, this is what he would have wanted, but the delivery and what she said before, that disgusting, pretty bad speech, just wasn't it. Alright, well, that's my verdict. And that after credits where Lois talks about Kevin Conroy, even though she says Batman, but it's Kevin Conroy, obviously, made me cry. This game, sadly, disappointed. Also, how the fuck does King Shark use the Green Lantern ring? That is not how the Green Lantern ring works. How does it even work when he puts it on his...